Michigan's Fox 17 News at 6 starts right now.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Dupree. First at 6, a former Grand Rapids police officer breaks down in court delivering a tearful apology before being sentenced for sexual assault. In March, a jury convicted Ryan Brugging of assaulting his ex-girlfriend. Fox 17's Darren Cunningham was in the Kent County courtroom for the sentencing. He's live in Grand Rapids with the very latest. Darren.
My intentions that night were never to hurt anybody or do anything illegal.
Police say the man charged with killing a woman this weekend on the campus at Grand Rapids Community College confessed to the crime. Marcus Bivens is facing open murder charges, accused of stabbing and beating Jeannie Hunton to death early Saturday morning and dumping her body near a parking ramp. Court documents show he confessed to the murder and also knew specific details about the crime. They also show his bond was denied after he told police he would kill again. According to court records, Bivens has a long criminal history, including assault with a dangerous weapon and escape from a juvenile facility. An armed robbery suspect is behind bars tonight thanks to a police officer who happened to be in the right place at the right time. It happened around 9 this morning at the Huntington Bank inside the Trust Building in downtown Grand Rapids. Police say a man walked into the bank, then pulled out a gun and demanded money. As the suspect was making his getaway, Sergeant Tom Warwick was walking into court, saw the man, and then sensed something wasn't right.
He observed an individual who seemed to be fumbling around the waist area, trying to tuck things in, and just a strange situation. The officers was very observant, noticed that the bank clerk had locked the door, which is usually a key that crime is afoot. The
sergeant ordered the man to the ground and took him into custody. They found a BB gun and some cash on the suspect. Police haven't released his name yet. A man accused of sexually assaulting a woman during a massage rejected a plea deal. Investigators say John Ashby was working at Massage Green Spot Center Point Mall in Grand Rapids when he assaulted the woman. The prosecutor says Ashby could face more charges before trial. Authorities are charging a man for making a false report after he told deputies he was tied to a tree for 36 hours. Costa County Sheriff's deputies say that Jonathan Cross claimed to be attacked and then tied to a tree at the Haymarsh campground in March. The thing is, surveillance video allegedly shows him buying the rope he claims he was tied up with. He also told police he'd been outside for about 36 hours, but a medical check showed no exposure injuries. He's now charged with a false report of a felony. A 3-car crash caused some traffic backups in Grand Rapids tonight. It happened a little after 4 p.m. near the intersection of Plainfield and 4 Mile. The Kent County Sheriff's Office says 3 cars were involved and there were only minor injuries. And another crash on 4 Mile Road, this time near Fruit Ridge Avenue Northwest, also backing up traffic earlier today. The Alpine Township Fire Department says the 2 vehicles were involved and again, only minor injuries. Traffic was able to get moving again just a short time later. 2 people are expected to be okay after a crash last night near Marne. The call came in just before 8 o'clock near the intersection of Arthur and 8th Avenue in Ottawa County. Sheriff's deputies say both drivers were injured and treated. The crash is still being investigated. Governor Snyder and President Barack Obama will meet tomorrow to discuss Flint's water crisis. This comes after the governor asked for a private meeting to discuss bipartisan solutions to the issues that the city's facing. The governor will meet President Obama at a Flint airport when he arrives tomorrow to talk to residents about the crisis. This comes after a little girl from the area wrote the president a letter asking to meet him. Snyder last week suggested he would not meet the president, but now says he didn't want to talk about the Flint visit before the White House confirmed it. Meanwhile, Google announcing today that it's contributing $250,000 to help Flint's water issues. More than half will help support U of M Flint, while the rest will support the city's Child Health and Development Fund. The tech giant has offices in Ann Arbor and also in Birmingham. Roads are continuing to get worse, according to a new report from the Michigan's Transportation Asset Management Council. The 2015 Road and Bridge Report was released yesterday, citing increasingly poor conditions. The report shows that 39% of roads are considered in poor condition, a 1% increase from the same 2014 report. In both years, nearly 12% of the bridges were considered structurally deficient, a significant difference from other states in the Midwest. Governor Snyder signed legislation to fix roads last year, which will increase the gas tax and vehicle registration. That funding doesn't go into effect until next January. If you need to park your vehicle in Kalamazoo, you may want to double check where you're doing it. Yesterday, the City Commission approved an increase in parking fines. Violations with increased fines include being at an expired meter, being more than a foot from the curb, and also blocking fire escapes or emergency exits. Those fines will now double if you don't pay within a week and can more than triple if it takes you more than 30 days to pay up. We have a complete list of the violations and fines on our website. You can go to fox17online.com. Meantime, one local sheriff's department is looking to add to its ranks, and you can help. Fox 17's Josh Sidorowicz is here to explain how Kent County is turning to crowdfunding to expand its K-9 unit.
You know, grant dollars are drying up. Grant dollars are fewer and further between right now, especially for these types of programs. I think it's a great opportunity for the community to engage with law enforcement, and that is so critical in this day and age.
Each dog plus training costs about $8,000. If you're interested in helping out, we've got a link to the county on our website, fox17online.com. You may need to be 18 to vote, but you don't have to be an adult to try and get votes. We'll show you the video a group of kids made to help get funding for their school district. And things are getting heated in the Hoosier State. The harsh words one presidential hopeful is using describing another coming up.